Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in to another Diecast Emporium review. I also would like to extend a special welcome to those watching for the very first time. I hope that you find this review both insightful and, in some cases, humorous. As you may or may not know, all of my videos are shot with one take and no editing, so it could go incredibly bad, or it could go incredibly well. Time will tell. So today we are reviewing a 1/50 scale model made by Motorart. This is the Volvo 6870 Road Paver. So I picked this up at Buffalo Road Imports about a year and a half ago. This is an older model, and it certainly does show it. But I believe it's one of the nicer pavers out there on the market. And you see a lot of them, a lot of the real ones around here. So it's just held in this two-piece former, so all you got to do is just separate that. And then you can carefully pull the paver out. So going over a little bit of the detail and functionality. As you can see, the hopper on both sides will fold in so that all the material can get down to the belt. The asphalt then travels from the belt to an auger underneath, which I'll show you in a minute, and back out to the screed, which is where your asphalt comes out. It does have movable rollers here, and these rollers engage the rear wheels of a dump truck. All of the lights and the details that you see here in gray, unfortunately, are plastic, but that's okay. And as you probably just saw, the seat does come out a little bit to give the operator a little better visibility, and you can push that back in. Also, the screed goes up and down by way of this cylinder. It's not much, but it is there. Coming around to the back end, you can see the screed. The screed, this is full extension. And there's operator's controls on both sides of it. And there's also some graphics here, which I presume is some sort of a warning label so you don't get killed while working on this machine. Turning around to the other side, very, very similar. Again, the operator seat does move out. And, yeah, it's got some great lining, great detail. Underneath, though, this is where it's really cool. Both front axles do turn, and you don't see that very often on paver models in 1/50 scale. Here is your belt. Here is your auger, which does move. I don't know how well my camera is picking that up, but it does move. And the dump truck's wheels, rollers, those move as well. So, how would this thing look in a small diorama? Well, let's make one. So there's your machine. Let's have a roller working beside it. And a dump truck dumping some super hot and visible asphalt into it. And there you go, guys. So for less than a couple $100, you can have a paving diorama that looks halfway decent. So as always, guys, thank you for tuning in. And I always like to do this a few times a year because it is extremely important to me. I would like to give a special thank you from the bottom of my heart to Buffalo Road Imports, Construction Diecast Store, Ferguson Sales, Fire Replicas, ProTech, and Live Auction Group, because without any of them, none of this would be possible. I cannot thank them for their generosity and help in building Diecast Emporium to what it is today. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or perhaps you might want to suggest a Diecast Emporium review for the future, just drop me a line in the comment section below. But until then, be safe, and we'll talk to you soon.